So Turkey Tom, with his new best friend, I guess, someone he likes a lot for whatever reason. Turkey Tom loves Destiny. Let me ask him. Ask him right now. Actually, give me a second. Where is he at? An emergency communication line to Turkey Tom. Wait, I'm typing on the wrong key. Why do you love Destiny so much? Question mark. Just curious what may be going on. Anyways, he loves Destiny a lot, and he interviewed Destiny after doing like a whole documentary on Destiny. A documentary, by the way, which I think was supposed to be flattering towards Destiny, but it made me hate him. I went over this already. It made me hate him because I realized that all of his politics are designed to enable the status quo because Destiny knows internally. I think he's actually literally cognitively aware. It's not even like a subconscious thing. He knows that in any other political system, any other time in the universe, he would be a carpet cleaner and he would not be allowed to fuck as many BPD girls that he wants with millions of dollars in the bag. Any other establishment, he would be in a ditch or he would be in a field or he would be cleaning carpets for minimum wage. And he knows that. And he knows that. So he loves the status quo. He doesn't even care what it is. Pro-Israel, sure, whatever. As long as I can keep fucking BPD bitches and making the money, I will say literally whatever. He's kind of like a CPC guy, or is it CPC or yeah, it's CPC. It's like a Chinese guy. It's like, oh, the communist glorious communist party pays my bills, and so I love them so very much. Oh, like that. Oh yeah. Uh, Fuck it, IDF, greatest army that's ever lived. God bless them. Anyways, here's him talking about the Kiwi farms.
When you're thinking like, imagine talking to a therapist, and you're like, I feel like everybody is like thinking about me and talking about me all the time, and it's really stressful. And the therapist is like, oh no, nobody thinks about you as much as you think they do. And I'm like, okay, well here's like a 500-page thread on a random website where everybody is talking about me constantly. Like it's really hard to process and deal with all of that. And again, I keep stressing.
It's not. I don't know. A lot of people talk about me. It's kind of weird to think. It is a little bit weird to think that you have all these people who are like devoted to hating me. And there are people who hate me so much. They have hated me for a decade, half a decade to a decade. And they have spent hundreds of hours, probably thousands of hours, trying to inconvenience me. And in one case, they've spent over $100,000 trying to inconvenience somebody next to me. Somebody who doesn't have any input on what I do, but they are adjacent to me in some way. So fuck them. However, I find this very easy to process. People hate me because I do things they don't like, but they're f***its, so I don't care that they hate me. I don't know how Destiny is like... What does he say again? Let's replay this.
Yeah, when you're thinking like, imagine talking to a therapist, and you're like, I feel like everybody is like thinking about me and talking about me all the time, and it's really stressful. And the therapist is like, oh no, nobody thinks about you as much as you think they do. And I'm like, okay, well here's like a 500-page thread on a random website where everybody is talking about me constantly. Like it's really hard to process and deal with all of that. And again, I keep stressing.
It's people are talking about me. It's like, how do you deal?
When you're thinking like, imagine talking to a therapist, and you're like, I feel like everybody is like thinking about me and talking about me all the time, and it's really stressful. And the therapist.
But why? That's a weird thing. Why do you care? Why do you care that people are talking about you? Maybe it's just something that my bug brain can't understand. It's not everybody. It's just people that make fun of internet drama. People who make fun of your crusty leaks and stuff, and the dumb shit you say about Israel because it's so transparent about why you support the status quo. But why does that bother you? Don't you get paid? Don't you get paid money? Why do you need a therapist for that? I hate therapy.